The one phrase that I think the entire world could go without. I think the forums could go without. I think LFR. I think trade chat. I think everything, okay, across every MMO can go without this phrase because it's gotten so annoying and it's just so redundant. Actually, there are two phrases. One of them is, "Oh wow, so easy mode now." Yeah, you didn't kill heroic garage, so shut the fuck up. You can now choose the difficulty of the game, which is retarded, which is where we're gonna go to with LFR in like 5 seconds. But the phrase that I hate the most, and the phrase that has caused me to mute my mic so much, they're just catering to the elitists. I'm I'm concerned. I really am with how people are saying that Blizzard in Warlords of Draenor or in any expansion really is catering to elitists. No, no, I don't think so. Warlords of Draenor. Hey, you want to know something that you can do? You now don't have to have a specific profession. You can choose the most fun profession. Choose your most fun profession right now. What profession is the most fun for you to do? I'll guarantee you that in the next 5 seconds, we'll all come up with the same answer. Do 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 do. Engineering. Engineering is fun because of rocket boots, which you get to sell next expansion. And I have an engineer. I'm gonna make so much gold. So, oh, they're catering to the elitists with the professions. No, they're not. They're catering to the casuals with the professions. Hey, you know what? People loved, like, you get raiders that would re-roll a certain profession. Entire raid would re-roll a certain profession just so they could down a boss as quickly as possible and min max their character. Because if you are min maxing, then you do it all the way. You don't half ass it, okay? If you're going to min max a character, you do it all the fucking way. You do it all the fucking way. You don't be like, well, I'll take these professions, I'll do this reforging. However, I'll still play like a complete nooblet. No, 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 no. Go die in a fire. All the professions are getting reworked, and I love how they're reworking them. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. Love it so much. Oh, I can't believe that this phrase is actually tied in with the no flying. You can't fly. You can't fly. Stupid. Garrisons are going to give you a buffed rating. Not a noticeable one. That's been pointed out so far. I mean, garrisons are going to be part of the story. They're your base to fight the Iron Horde. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, you're going to fight the Iron Horde, a giant army without a base? Fuck you. Oh, well, they're dating content. They're dating the LFR. You can't do LFR as soon as the raids are released. No, you can't, and that's fine. That's fine. I do not plan on hitting LFR up anytime next expansion. I don't. I really don't. Oh, well, you're designing raids around people having a legendary cloak. Forums saying that, okay? There are topics in the forums that try to jump through hoops to say, oh yeah, well, Blizzard is totally making the legendary cloak required for progression through normal SEU. You are stupid. Yeah, they're totally making a raid designed around a legendary that you must have that you can only get by getting drops that are still available in that raid, not expecting you to have it. That's going to help with the skill cap of Mr. Johnny One Finger that has all of his abilities macroed to one button and just presses it and walks away from the keyboard. yeah, that it might help him, having a legendary cloak and everything. They're not designing a raid around it. I know heroic raiders that don't have the cloak. I know a heroic tank that was like 542 without the cloak. CTR Coltrane didn't have his cloak for the longest time. They are now on heroic Nazgrim. I think they're on heroic Nazgrim this week. They might have killed him. I do know that every time they go and they down a new heroic boss, and I love it. So yeah, it drops cloaks. Therefore, you're not guaranteed to have the fucking cloak the entire time. Yeah. Catering to elitists. Well, the garrisons are catering to elitists, dude. In no fucking way are the garrisons catering to elitists. Like that phrase, like, oh, WoW is now catering to all of the elitists. Casuals have no fun. Other way around, severely, severely. Like, oh, we have to do proving grounds? That's so elitist. Yes, you having to be able to prove that you can do your job to the minimum so that the other four people in your group aren't completely buttfucked by you being there? Yeah, that's so elitist. No, that's actually kind of cool. Um, this brings me into LFR. Not gonna do it at all. I don't care. I don't care. Raid Leader recently said that he's thinking about, if there's a legendary like the Cloak out that you can get, then it might be a requirement to raid with the group. In that case, if I have to do LFR to get the legendary, I won't raid with them for a while. I'll do normals and heroics to get my gear. It's fine. Oh, I can only get this legendary through getting drops in these raids. Open raid. Like, oh, well, alternate gearing path. And I love you so much for this, Blizzard. I love you. I love you. I want to fucking love every one of you intimately. I want to go to your home and hug all of you. From Celestalon to Lore. I want to give you all hugs. I will even give Ghostcrawler a hug. I love all of you. I love all of you. Hey, you guys know how gearing currently works, right? Where you have to do LFR to get geared up for flex, to then do normal, to then do heroic? Yeah, you don't have to do that shit no more. Why? Well, since we're now gating the heroics behind proving grounds, if you're only doing random, so it's not really gating because you still have access to it. You can still get your guildies together and be like, hey guys, I don't have the proving grounds medal. Do you want to do this dungeon with me? Or looking for more Spires of Iraq, no more hunters. Then yeah, that's fine. What I'm gonna do, hey guys, I hit level 100 on my tune. I'm gonna gear it up through heroics. Oh, I haven't done proving grounds yet. Right now, I have 5 other level 100s on in my guild. I imagine they're all geared for heroics, and we're gonna go do heroics because now that they're gated, they can be more difficult and give good gear. And get good gear, which allows you to do normal raids and heroic raids, and you don't need to do normal to do heroic, and you do however need to do heroic to do mythic, which is fine, it's fine. I love it, I love all of it. And then right now, you know how you had it where you had to clear MSV to do Heart of Fear and so on and so forth. Well, they're having it to where you have to do Highmall to clear Blackrock Foundry. What does that mean? No more Johnny Knobhead being like, hey guys, um, can you carry my newly capped alt? I got all the gear I can from these bosses. Can you carry my alt on a farm raid through a Blackrock Foundry? Have you done Heimal? No, I just recently capped it. You can get the fuck out. Yeah. Ooh, I'm so happy. Oh, I'm not doing LFR. Well, you can do it to get practice on the bosses. Fuck you, I'm not doing it. My practice on the boss will come from the one time that we go in it and if we wipe it on a difficult mechanic. I'm not even going to read the freaking dungeon journal. I'm just going to wait. Be like, raid leader, explain this fight to me, please, to make sure everyone has a basic understanding. Oh, well, for this fight, we'll just say Iron Juggernaut. Like, for this fight, you got this, 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 and this. And I can guarantee you, if you're explaining a fight, don't read it out of the journal. Simplify it. Like, oh my god, what boss was it? I think it was a Spearbinder on Mogushan Vault's third boss. Raid leader of the night that I missed, read everything out of the book. I go there and after she's finished reading it all out, I'm just like, oh yeah, so tanks just hit him. One will get banished. Other one picks him up, kill this thing, go into the other realm, and do that. Oh yeah, cool, awesome. Ooh, I love it. I'm gonna see my first boss in normal, or preferably heroic. Don't have to do the LFR stuff. I love it. I love it. You can still say, oh, well, you have to do LFR. No, you don't, because LFR isn't going to be available for about 2 weeks after the first raid becomes available, and that's only the first wing. And then BlackRock Foundry isn't going to be available for about a month until after Highmall is released. Or maybe not a month, but a few weeks. You have the World Boss. One's available out of the gate that gives you normal gear. Next one gives you heroic gear. Next one gives you BlackRock Foundry gear. Love it. Highmall is the new MSB. By that means it's half tier below the actual tiered rating. Because if you look, okay, well, you get 483 gear from Mogushan Vault's normal. Then you get the 496 gear from the normal Heart of Fear. They're in the same tier, and the tier tokens only drop from Heart of Fear and Tears of Feminine Spring. Well, that's because Mogushan Vaults wasn't really a tier. It was more like the introductory rate, which is what Highmall's going to be. And you have to do Highmall to get to BlackRock Foundry. And I'm happy. I'm so happy about that. I'm nerding out, okay? I'm seriously nerding out. As soon as I figured all this information out, as soon as I got told all this, ooh, I'm happy. I'd really actually like to see some of the attunements like they had in TBC. Not so much the you have to grind rep to get the normal key to go into normal to kill it to start the quest chain to get the heroic key to go into heroic. Because let's face it, guys. Let's face it. Heroics were not initially meant to be done by the people that are like, oh, I do heroics to see the boss. Yeah, cool. Fuck you. LFR is going to suffer. It's going to suffer so much from this. And you're going to say, well, why, how would LFR suffer from this? How's LFR affected at all? Because LFR, when Dragon Soul was initially released, the world top guilds would go into LFR Dragon Soul to get the warriors their tier 4 bonus for shield barrier, affecting the entire raid for a certain percentage. Now, LFR right now, in the beginning, still carries some good raiders so they can get off pieces, they can get trinkets or whatever they're needing, because LFR was the way to gear. Not anymore. They kind of fixed it with Flex, and they're going to fix it now. And I love you so much, Blizzard. I love you so much. Well, you still need to do LFR. Nope, because Roke's is just good, actually better, and it's more fun. You won't be having you'll be having little Jimmy Two Shoes going in there, like, yay, yay! I get into LFR. I get to see the raid. Yay! He's going to be going in there with Timmy Two Shoes, Lenny Two Shoes, and the entire Two Shoes clan. Whereas all of the raiders, instead of going in there and being like, yeah, dude, this boss is easy as shit. Let me just kill this, and good ones will carry like the crappy ones. Yeah, they're not going to be there. They're going to be in the heroic dungeons. They're going to be getting geared, and they're going to be doing normal and heroic raiding, and it's going to be awesome, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to get ruined somehow. I just know it, and it's going to make me cry. But it's going to be so awesome because the journey, I'm not going to do random heroics originally. No, I'm going to get my group together and we're going to walk to the fucking dungeon. Walk to that dungeon. Love it. Love it. Love every aspect of it. If I hit level 100 and get everything geared and everything before the actual raid group of the guild's ready to go, here's where the other fun part comes in. Cross realm raiding. Open raid. Item level 652. Windwalker Monk / Ret / Holy Pally LFG Highmall. Bang, invite. Yeah, cool, invite Highmall. I know what you said, Fern. Said, you think you're going to hit level 100 before me? You said it like that. You said it like that. You said you really think you're going to hit level cap before me? I know I'm not going to hit level cap before like every one of you. Like there's going to be 3 or 4 that maybe hit level cap before me because my schedule will not allow me to play WoW. Ooh, that almost scared me. Well, my schedule will not allow me to play WoW a lot. I will be playing after work and all that. I will hit level 100. I will hit level 100 quickly though. Don't get me wrong on that. I will hit level 100 pretty fast. But I'm not going to do it to where it ruins the experience for me. I'm not going to be one of those guys that tries to dungeon run all of it. Nope. Nope. I'm going to do the quest, queue up for a dungeon, and continue questing while I'm queued. Going to love it. We're going to love it. This is disturbing, but you know you kind of like it. LFR has died to me, and I'm so happy. I avoid it like the plague right now on everything except for my pally. Just because, like, it's LFR. It's seriously LFR. And they're not, like, the item squish. I love it. I love it because right now you can see, like, okay, there's 2 different mindsets when you see this. You can go into LFR on your alt or something, be like alt warlock. I love picking on warlocks because I absolutely hate that class because it's easy, it's fun, and it doesn't have a relatively high skill cap. To an extent. To an extent. You still have to be pretty good to play it almost flawlessly. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. You can go in there on your like alt warlock. Someone can then come in and they got like, better gear than you. Let's say your LFR gear, their flex gear currently. They will blow you the fuck away in DPS. You can have the same gear, but his can be a tier higher than yours, and he will blow you the fuck away. Now, a new player, when they see this, will think, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Oh no, I screwed up somewhere. What am I doing wrong? When, yeah, there's sometimes where you screw up, but if you're a good player and you know that you're not screwing up that badly, you can just think, oh, that dude's got pretty good gear. Yeah. He's got good gear, see, good gear. So you see, it's not just, oh, there are a few items. So there's a noticeable difference. No, 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 no. There's a huge difference. Okay, there is an absolutely huge difference, and people are defending it right now. People are saying we don't need the item squish. I want bigger numbers. Yeah, you're going to want bigger numbers, but we don't need bigger numbers. We don't. We don't need bigger numbers at all. I don't think they're squishing it low enough. I really don't. I don't think that the videos that were released about the crappiest fucking rogue and the world's smartest warlock were anywhere near as good. No, no. Those numbers were still a bit too high. But looking at the gear that's been released, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with some of that gear. I'm okay with that. Level 100 will be fine. We'll be around Graph, beginning of Kata. Maybe. Maybe. I think the items a little too high in this area. Little bit. Little too high. Little too high. Fresh 90? Oh, you're fresh 90 and you're all 463 geared? Cool. Well, here, me being in normal gear will have triple the health of you and triple everything else. Fuck you, health pool judge people. Fuck you so much. You can judge me by my health pool. Fuck you. Fuck you. I will gem complete spam on my healer and see what people say. So, there's that. LFR is dead. LFR will no longer have the people carrying bad players through it, and there will be much more wiping similar to when the level 90 boost first came out. That's going to be where all this comes from, and I'm so happy. I'm not going to continue doing that. Dude, seriously, I love it. The idea of no more LFR. Oh no, I might actually have to work during a heroic. No, Miss Pandaria heroics were awesome. Yeah, Miss Pandaria heroics were absolutely fucking terrible. They were not difficult in the least at all. ever. All time. The only difficult part was getting the crappy achievements, which I still haven't finished. Getting those crappy achievements, only difficult part of the entire fucking dungeon system. It's it. They can't take away the looking for new dungeon system. Nope. The no flying thing. Everyone's saying, oh, they said there's going to be no flying at all. Nowhere ever did they say that. I asked for links and nobody links it to me. But you want to know why? Because they hear it from word of mouth instead of actually watching the interview video where they talk about no flying and getting people out into the world. And hey, you know something? He says at ship, which means when the game is released. I have no doubt that they will implement flying probably in the first patch related to some kind of quest. Speaking of quest, there's a betrayal quest, which means you can effectively go from horde to alliance, alliance to horde. So you can have Torn on alliance and Blood Elf on alliance and humans and Jernai on horde. Yeah, good. So I'm happy. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. All of this is alpha notes and everything for the stats and everything. So I'm not really looking at the stats so much, but I'm looking at the changes they're making. They've obviously noticed with the monk that Fist of Fury it's a good ability, it's a good idea, but it can't really be used right now. Giving Glyph the butterfly and the ability for it to not split off damage off of the main target. That's great. Great DPS and Grace is fine. I love that ability. I don't want them to change it. The whole, oh, well, healers have infinite mana. That's for testing purposes. I have no doubt that's going to change before it hits life. The beta testers, oh my god, maybe 2,000. I'm looking at maybe 2,000 beta testers. Maybe 2,000. Because they've got the people that went to PAX East, they're going to get invited to the beta. At first, they're going to be the first ones in the beta, which means Wow Krendor and, oh my god, Darius from CTR are going to be in beta. So they're going to be able to tell us a little bit about it. They're going to be in there definitely. Then, opt-ins, which means possibly me, possibly someone from my guild. And we're going to get in. Maybe. We might get into the beta. We might be able to see everything. If I get into the beta, I'm going to do a few things first. Get a monk, get a pally, level, do dungeons, go as far as I can in the currently released content. Then it's going to be like, oh, well, I can get these other characters. Like, oh, yeah, well, you know what? Everyone has Army of the Dead now. Okay, well, druids have these new, more effective heals. Yeah. Then everyone's complaining, oh, you can't cast while moving anymore. That sucks. Dude, being ranged, there should be some kind of thing to cast while moving. No, a great fucking warlock, when moving during Garrosh transitions, will use Spell Flame. Hey guys, the weapon's down. I'm going to move and not cast anything. Fuck you! I'm going to move and just Spell Flame the shit out of Garrosh. Because it's instant, I can use it while moving, and it does a nice amount of damage while generating embers. It's like, na, Spell Flame. I'm running around and burning your face with Spell Flame. That's gone, however, and it makes me sad. But you know what? It's the price paid for being ranged, because you don't have to suffer from some of the stuff that melee does. Oh my god, there's maybe a cleave? Nah. Oh my god, there's an AoE? Nah. MSV was a perfect sign of that. Oh, if you were melee and you were on the bosses during opportunistic strikes, you were boned. You were seriously boned if you didn't dodge every one of those things. Oh, I love it so much. I do. I love all these changes. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, they're alpha. They're going to change. If you don't think they're going to change, you're an idiot. They're alpha, and I love it. I love that they are alpha. And I'll be a holy pally. Sup, Ross? So, what I want to do next expansion. I will never run LFR, no matter what. No matter if someone's like, oh, dude, look at this. You can get this in LFR. Nobody cares. I may run it for transmog. I may run it for transmog. Slightly different colorization, and no pally dress next year. Oh my god, I love you so much, designers. I love you. No pally dress, and the shoulders do really funky stuff. I want to see the monks. I really do. I really do. People say, oh, you know what? Don't get attached to a class because everything's bound to change. I know, but I don't think they can fuck up monks. I really don't. They can't. They cannot screw us over. I would love for them to mess with our mastery. I would love for them to screw with our mastery. Oh my god, Combo Breaker doesn't proc as much as it does anymore. Fine with that. Oh my god, our mastery got changed where we don't proc Tiger Eye Brew. Fine with that. I'm still using Chi Brew as every other motherfucking monk for 2 cents. Oh my god, why are you using Chi Brew? You can totally use Ascension for mana. Mana doesn't matter to a healer unless you're stupid. What about Power Strikes? It gives you an extra chi. Oh my god, Power Strikes gives me an extra chi and it has an internal cooldown. You want to know what else gives me chi? Chi Brew. Not only does it give me Chi Brew, but it gives me either, like Dodge Brew, which, okay, beginning of the fight, pop 2 Chi Brew, get 10 seconds of dodge, use Tiger Palm, 2 blackout kicks, then Keg Smash, then another blackout kick. Oh, look, I've got like 20 seconds of shuffle. Oh my god, guys, I'm a healer. Oh my god. Boom, boom. I get Mana Tea. Oh my god, I'm DPS. Boom, boom. Burst right off the fucking bat. I think I used 1 charge Mana Tea. I mean, not Mana Tea. 1 charge of Chi Brew, and I got 8 Tiger Eye Brew. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm Happy Gilmore. I'm fucking Happy Gilmore right now. Nothing could bum me out about these changes. I love how they're doing every class. I really do. I really do. And I hope you guys do too. I hope you do too. And Fern, I'm not doing it FR. I'm not. I'm not. If it comes to doing a legendary, no, no, not in LFR. Not in LFR. More people may do it, but not me. At least not until I see the boss for the first time. If you want me to do LFR, it's only going to be after I see the boss on normal or heroic. It's fine. Oh, I can't do heroic until after I get my legendary. Well, I've already seen the boss on normal, so it's fine. So it's fine. I will be that stupid tank that's on shot privately. So when do you want to switch for the debuff? There's no debuff. What? No debuff? That was the only difficult part of this fight as a tank. Yep. Totally solo tankable. No LFR for me because I hate its guts. Oh, well, LFR is there so people can see content because not everyone can commit to a raid team. You don't have to commit to a raid team. You can go to open raid and all that. You can do flex. And you know what? You can do flex that way. Plus, you can put together a team yourself. Plus, you can use your guildies. It's fun. Use your guildies like the whores they are. Use them like the whores they are. Completely got off my subject earlier about the loot whores and how they will benefit from this. So next video is about loot whores.